Grail.
Hi there, I'm BoExile, and today I'm bringing you a new Heroes of the Storm video, and I'll be reviewing somebody called ETC, and he's a warrior in this game. In this MOBA, he usually serves as the solo tank of the team. He soaks up all the damage so that your team can do objectives, can get the kills and win the game. So without further ado, we're going to see ETC's abilities in this game. ETC's Q ability is called Power Slide, so you dash into an area, stunning and damaging enemies that are hit. So this will provide a lot of mobility for your character. You're going to be able to engage onto enemy heroes, stun them and damage them a little bit so that your allies can follow up, and they also can be helpful so that you can get out of a team fight and survive and don't feed. His second ability, the Z ability, is called Face Melt, and what this does is it damages nearby enemies again like the first one, but it also knocks them back. So the best thing to do is combine both of these abilities. You go in with Power Slide, you stun a few of them, you do a little bit of damage, and then you knock them back with your Z or W so that your teammates are even closer to these enemies, and usually they're gonna die. Now, before we talk about ETC's passive, the third ability, the basic ability, is called Guitar Solo, and this is really useful because it doesn't cost a lot of mana, so ETC is going to be able to spam this a lot and get his health a little bit, and with some talents here and there you'll be able to get a lot of boost health out of team fights and then go back in with like 75% of your health back. And finally, before I talk about the heroic abilities, his passive is called Rockstar, and every time that ETC uses an ability, ETC gains armor, meaning instead of taking 100% of the damage, he only takes like 80%. So reducing all the damage from enemies will make ETC hard as nails to kill. Now you have the choice between two heroic abilities. Both of them are pretty good, although the first one is really strong, but you need to know how to place it. That's why the first heroic ability is called Mosh Pit, and all the nearby enemies must dance if they are in the radius, and it takes 3/4 of a second to trigger off. So all the enemies in it are basically immobilized, they start dancing and all that, which is pretty funny, and they can't attack, they can't use any abilities. This will usually result in a wipe if you get like the whole team into your circle, and all your assassins will just destroy them. And the second one is called Stage Dive, and you dive to a location and deal damage. This is really good on a really big map and where there's not that many team fights, so that you can from your own base, when you've just like revived, you can go all to the other end of the map and join your teammates. Or it's also a way to escape. It's a little escape mechanism, so that's really good as well. But if you are able to pull off like a 3-person mosh pit or more every single time, you'll be one of the best ETC players out there. Now that you know the abilities, the talents of ETC, we're gonna follow up and have a look at his talents. So at level 1, you have something called Prog Rock, and this is a quest. And what it does is every single regen globe that you get, it's going to empower the guitar solo. This is your E. Basically, you need to get to 20 regen globes picked up, and you'll heal way more with your E, and this will make you a better tank. Next, at level 4, you have the choice between two. It really depends on how the map looks and what your team really needs. If you need a little bit more of escape, what you're going to do is take Crowd Surfer. So now that your Q ability will go over to rain, and this will be really useful in some cases, but in general it's better to take loudspeakers and increase the range and knockback of Face Melt. At level 7 it's pretty straightforward. 2 of the 3 are really bad, and the only one that's okay, I'd say, is Hammer On. So when you use abilities, you just increase the basic attack damage, simple as. At level 10 you're going to take Mosh Pit unless you have reasons to take the other one. At level 13, the best talent to choose is Face Smelt. And now your your Q ability will slow your enemies. At level 16, again, there's no debate on which one is the better one. Aggressive Shredding, meaning that your basic attacks reduce the guitar solo cooldown, so that means you'll be able to heal yourself quicker while you're hitting people and hitting minions. And finally, at level 20, you have the choice between two really good talents. These are both active spells, they both have a 60-second cooldown, so you need to use it wisely. Bolt of the Storm, activate to teleport a short distance. This can be good to escape, but also to engage, you know, to like get into the back line and then just unleash a mosh pit and everybody dies. Or instead be more helpful towards your allies. Use Storm Shield, activate to grant shields to all nearby allies. So that's how the build looks. I hope this maybe helped you out. Now this is the end of the video. I hope you thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm making these videos shorter and shorter, you realise. More quality, less quantity. That is my motto. I hope maybe some of you guys would like to try out Heroes of the Storm. It's way better than League of Legends, I can tell you that. Anyways, have a great day. I'm BoExile, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!